I love baking cookies, sweet as it can be. This chaotic country Christmas feels like home to me.
Alright friends, so today we're going to be throwing together a fun little treat that I, yet again, just kind of created. I'm sure there's something similar to this already out there in the world of the internet. I'm pretty sure I've even seen something similar to it. However, I'm just going to throw stuff together in typical me form and make some chocolate cherry bombs or chocolate covered cherry bombs. I'm not sure what we're going to call it here, but essentially it's cake balls with maraschino cherries, or however you say it, inside of them. And I'm super excited about these because I think the family is going to really love doing these. I was going to do brownies, but one of the most recent treats I made was the brownie kisses, and we still have some of those back here. And so I figured I still wanted to be able to do it today. I thought it'd be a good little treat for dessert tonight. And then me and John are going to watch a movie this evening. We actually started it yesterday, only got a few minutes in, and then we stopped it. So we're gonna watch it this evening when he gets home from work. And so I figured I'd make these. They go along with dinner. We could have these while we're drinking coffee and watch our movie together and all the fun stuff, you know. So I figured that I would share that with you. So we're going to go ahead, get the cake going. I'm going to do like cake balls, like I said, essentially. I'm only going to bake half the cake because I only want to make half a recipe, because we don't need that many of them, and plus I have more treats that I have to make because it's Vlogmas / treatmas. So I'm going to get the cake in the oven, and then we're going to get in the basement and do a workout. I'm not going to bring you along for that, but your girl needs to do something, okay? I'm just not feeling the best. I've been super lazy lately, and I want to try to get into some sort of routine, at least semi-started again. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. No promises to myself or to you. But we're gonna get this cake in the oven, and then we will essentially share the creation that we're creating. So I hope that you enjoy it. My last one of these, the video done pretty good. Obviously it's a different title. Things sometimes, I don't know YouTube. I wish I could figure it out. But my last threw together recipe, it done really well. The Christmas crock pot Christmas crunch, it done pretty good. So thank you for all the support on that one. Anyways, we don't care. I mean, we do care, obviously, we're not gonna lie, but it is what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and flip you around, get the cake in the oven, and then once it's done and cooled, essentially we'll come back and we'll complete our creation. Fingers crossed it's gonna be good, but it's one of those things, how could it not be good? Because it's just chocolate cake with cherries dipped in chocolate. Sounds pretty good to me. Alright, so like I did mention, we're only going to make half of this cake, so I'll just eyeball it because that's just how I am. I'll put about half of it in the bowl, and then I'm just going to add half of the ingredients. It did call for 3 eggs, and I went ahead and just put in 2, and it worked just fine. I didn't want to have to waste or try to save a half of an egg, so I went ahead and just put 2 eggs in, and it worked out perfectly fine. And since it is only half a cake in a little 8x8-ish pan, I think I cooked it for like 15 or 16 minutes and pulled it out, and it was completely done. Okay, we're gonna let this cool completely, and then we'll come back and do the next step. Sat here and had a whole conversation with you and realized I wasn't recording. Anyways, little short rewind there. I haven't decorated outside other than putting up that Christmas tree that I shared. And I don't want to decorate until I can do things the exact way that I want to, which means I probably won't do it this year because I haven't found cords. I need more extension cords. We need to buy them or find them, and I don't really want to buy them. We will if we have to, but we probably won't because we don't have to. Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyways, I walked down here because I'm going to put up a few of our inflatables. Not many. Are you in here? No, you're in the back, wherever you're at. I'm just going to put out a few. I know that Violet is still little, and she can't really enjoy it this year. She'll enjoy it more so. What if I don't know where they're at? She'll enjoy it more so next year, but I still want to put out a few. Like my plan, I thought Hello Kitty was in the box, and I was going to put Hello Kitty out. Are they still on the front porch? Surely not. They probably are. But I was going to put out Hello Kitty. I really wish I would have bought a Bluey one, and I seen them and then didn't buy it. She really likes Bluey, and me and her mama like Bluey too. We're going to be real honest. But I didn't buy one of those. But I thought I'd put out the Hello Kitty. I might put out a few more. Yeah, they're out here in a bag that's busted open from last year. Wow, what are we looking like, a vampire from Twilight? Are we on the auto? Yeah, the auto just ain't keeping up, I guess. Anyways, I want to put out a few. I might put one or two over there at the entryway, and I think that we're just gonna call that good enough. Because I want to put them up so that when Violet is here this weekend, I can bring her out and show her the inflatables. So, and we might get a bug from putting out one or two and decide that we're gonna find cords and get them all put up. But I'm gonna be honest, I doubt that's gonna happen. So we're gonna go ahead and try to dig out at least Hello Kitty. And I don't even know what all we've got. I know that it's just a whole bunch of inflatables, but we're gonna see what we got and put up one or two, maybe two. So let's get them put up, and then we'll get in the house and finish up our cherry cake ball things. Chocolate covered cherry bombs. We'll figure it. But when did I buy a Grinch inflatable? Do you know? Was you there? I didn't even know I had this. I would have totally put this in the house. Should I put this in the house, or would it be too loud? Is that cringy? I mean, we don't care about cringy, especially around Christmas. We're all about being awkward at Christmas. I don't know. I got out Hello Kitty, and then I think I'm gonna put up Baby Yoda too, because it's just, Lily is so embarrassed by her ex-love of Baby Yoda now, because she was just so obsessed with him. I think that was during our YouTube days, when she was so obsessed with him, and then now she said it hurts her feelings when we bring it up because she's so embarrassed by it. But I think it's sweet, and I still, every time I see him, I think of Lily. I don't care if she's over it or not. Yeah, I think I want to see how annoying that Grinch sounds, and we might put him in the house. Let's go try that out real quick. See how loud you are. You're usable in this house. I guess it's no. What do we think? I think he needs to be outside. I don't want to have to hear that. We're going to put him outside though. He's definitely going up. Okay, so ignore my porch. It's a mess. It's a porch. But I'm just going to leave him there. He's so cute. Nobody will get to see him but me and the delivery man every other day. But, you know, obviously in the family too. But it's fine. I put these out for myself. So there's that. So he's going to hang out there. And he can be as loud as he wants. And he's cute. So we're going to leave him there. Okay, we got her put up. There's our tree, still looking fabulous. The electric flickered earlier, so it's on. We have to come back out and reset the timer. But we got her up, And the Grinch is up there. You can't see him too good, but he's up there. And I have to have a cord in order to run Yoda over here. So we can't run Yoda at the moment, but I might put him on the front porch. So I ended up doing him too. And I put him in the chair just so you can still see him better from the road or whatever. But I just ended up just sticking him there. We still got 3 that I need to have a cord for that I don't have a cord for. I might eventually find one or just not. I probably will, if I can remember when John gets home, ask him if he has if he knows where another one is. I think he for sure said that there was one somewhere, maybe in the basement that I could have. And I found one of the little things, the doohickeys, for that, you know, you insert them into one of the big long cords and it makes like multiple outlets. It's a thing for 3, but the inflatable things are so large that it would only work for 2 of them, I guess. But I have a goat still, a chicken, and a Dachshund that I could put out into the yard. I need more outdoor decorations, but also I hate buying them because that's money I could use on other things, you know. But they make me happy too, so there's that. And I'm excited about showing them to Violet, especially like I try not to think ahead too far, especially when it comes to her, because she already is growing too fast. But this time next year, how magical it's going to be, and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to her come over and the house be decorated, and I know she's going to love it, and I'm so excited about it. But anyways, I got a few of them up, mostly because I wanted Violet to see them. Again, she's little, she's 8 months old, but I'm still just excited about sharing this season with her and her first Christmas and all that. So we've been enjoying it, and I figured I'd get my inflatables up, at least a few of them, so that she could see those and whatnot. But anyways, we're gonna get in the house and get these bomb things done because it's getting late, and it's not as late as it looks. What time is it? It's only 3:30, but John could be getting home from work at any time now, and I want to be done in order to just sit down and watch a movie with him, you know. And so we're going to watch that movie this evening. So I'd like to just be able to be focused solely on watching the movie with him, not worry about editing, not worry about recording, all of that. So that's what we're going to do. If I can quit talking. We're going to get in the house and ignore the boxes. Those need to be broke down and put in the recycle bin, but he makes me happy. I know Lily thinks he's so cringy nowadays, but he brings back a lot of fun memories for the girls. So as long as he lives, there he will be. But fun fact, when that one is no longer living, we'll always have this one because he's not electrical at all. So we'll always have this as a memory of the girls' obsession with Baby Yoda. And then I got that one and added it this year, hey baby, for Violet's love of Bluey and mine and her mama's love of Bluey. But he'll be here forever. Well, as long as, you know, he lasts. He doesn't have a battery or whatever, so as long as he doesn't get eaten up or destroyed, we'll have him. So that's super fun. Alright, so into a bowl, we're going to take our cake here. Yeah, the cake. And break it up into pieces. Don't have to be tiny because that's what we're going to use the hand mixer for in a second. And I just eyeball this part and add about that much icing to it. That might be too much. We'll say about 1/4 of a cup of icing, so you can always add more. I don't want them too like gooey, which might not be a problem with adding the cherries. Either way, final answer, about 1/4 of a cup. Good little mix here. Okay, so we definitely need more. We definitely need more icing, so frosting, whatever you want to call it. We're going to add about the same amount again. Got our little pan here, just a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Gonna get our cherries opened up. I'm trying to keep this as mess free as possible. So what we're gonna do is use a cookie scoop. It'll help them be about the same size, and maybe it'll help me keep the mess down, maybe. I'll take it, make a little hole in the middle. Already getting messy. Maybe I should have got some of these out. That's what we'll do real fast. And by real fast, I mean not fast at all. Yep. There we go. Alright. That way we're not getting chocolate in the cherries. And we just put it in the middle, and then we're going to try to ball it up and completely cover the cherry. Gentle.
Oh, is that cake?
Huh?
Is that cake?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if it was cake or brownies, because didn't you just make brownies?
That's why I didn't use brownies. My original plan was to use brownies.
What?
He probably seen that. Grinch. What is it, Bark Bark? What is it, baby? You come get me a few more of these out and put in that lid, because I'm going to need more, and I don't want any chocolate.
So after we got them all done, I ended up putting them in the freezer and left them there for about 30 or 40 minutes. And then before even pulling them out, I went ahead and melted my chocolate. I'd done about half a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I only had half a cake, and so I didn't want to overdo melting the chocolate chips, because especially it's the season where we use a lot of these, and so I didn't want to overdo it. Added just a little bit of vegetable oil. I didn't have shortening, so I've been using oil, and it works just as well. This is just to help the chocolate get to a more smooth consistency, more simple, and easier to achieve the results you want. So I'm going to just nuke it in the microwave for, I think I've done a minute the first time, and then we're doing 30-second intervals until we get it nice and smooth. And then we're just going to take the cake balls and drudge them in the chocolate gently. Then we're going to lightly tap, because if you don't lightly tap, you will knock them off and have to start all over. You'll see a few examples of that here. Get off of as much of the excess as possible. You might want to go in if there's little tiny spots and just kind of, you know, blend them in, and then you tap it around a little bit to try to get it to smoothness. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. It's okay. It's going to taste delicious. Yep. And you're just going to get these all nice and covered. They should set up fairly quickly because they are going to be nice and cold. And then you'll just go from there. Now, I had a few that the chocolate was ugly on. I had like 3 left, and I just did not want to have to melt more chocolate, so I just rolled it around in the bowl. They're not pretty, but they taste just as good as the other one, so it's fine. Looks ain't everything, people. Looks ain't everything. But we're going to be real honest and say that we do appreciate a nice, pretty finish. But these back ones back here, they still taste just as fine. These was actually really good. I wish I would have made a whole batch so that I would have had some to be able to share with my neighbor, because she really likes chocolate cherry things as well. This was a quick dinner I threw together, and then the main event here was these absolutely delicious chocolate covered cherry bites. Oh my goodness, y'all. Definitely going to be making these again, and I'm going to make enough to share with my neighbor. I promise. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.